Hi, this is Messe Fukuoka, the first venue for the Sakurazensen 46 Tour 2024. And yes, we're in Fukuoka right now. This is a season opener for the Sakurazensen 46 new tour on the 2024. There was a backslide, there was a Yuppon graduation concert, but still, this is the most big event that they will have this year. There's a tour, just four venues and 8 concert stages. It's a really compact tour. It just starts in the beginning of March, it ends in March. So it's just a 1-month tour, 4 places, 8 stages, so simple. And plus there is also an announcement that made by ENCORE that there will be a special stage after, in the really end of March, which will be positioned as like a stage for the tour. And so maybe there were speculations about there will be another additional stage in April for this tour, or maybe in a big class act. But no, I guess that's not going to happen. And this is non-arguably the biggest event that they will have in 2024 right now. And of course, there's really a lot of anticipations along the future after the spring. It will be maybe likely, if you see what they did in last year, 2023, when going to France, going to Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, it's likely they will make a move on to overseas activities after the spring tour. And so it will also give like a sneak peek of what they will see, or what kind of a tone they will set for 2024. And so in all that terms, this tour is so important, and this first day in Fukuoka, a tour opener in Fukuoka, is really important. And everybody, all the fans, all the buddies are gathering here to watch what's going to happen. Yes. And also, this is the hometown for Hikaru Morita. She will be coming back here for the Messe Fukuoka, which is one of the biggest venues in Fukuoka cities. Of course, the biggest one is the Fukuoka Dome, but next to that, this will be the biggest one. Since Sakurazensen 46, and of course, the last tour for the Sakurazensen 46, they were using the Fukuoka International Center and the venue in Kokura, which is a little more compact than this one. And the last time that this group has been here is 2018, the second tour of Sakurazensen 46. And that tour also opened here in Messe Fukuoka. That's pretty interesting, huh? And also, Yuzuki and Mio will be here as a home member of Fukuoka. Of course, they were here with the tour last year, but last year's tour for the 3rd generation members, there was only a limited time stage in the tour. But for this year, it's not going to be that way. Of course, there's a big issue of who is going and how the whole of Yui Kobayashi will be filled in or will not be filled in many parts of the songs that in the Sakurazensen 46 set list. So it's likely the 3rd generation members will be participating in that part, but nobody knows who, how, and those 2 members, especially based more in Fukuoka, could be doing a big role. It is just so really happy to see the members right here in Messe Fukuoka, because the last time they were doing this tour opener in Fukuoka, Messe Fukuoka, when they were still Sakurazensen 46, the ticket it was sold out in the records. But if you go inside, you can see a lot of open seats. The seats were not fully used, but for today, the seats are fully used. It's packed. It's going to be packed with people, buddies, and there will be people along the side of the stages, which you can't see the stage a lot, but still those seats also are sold out. And so it's going to be a fully packed performance that we'll see right here in Messe Fukuoka. Well, the big story is so simple. They had a great year in 2023. Will it continue in 2024? That is really the simple question. 2023 was a great, phenomenal season for Sakurazensen 46, non-arguable. They released 3 singles, they made a step toward overseas, and they made their way back to Kohaku Takasen, and they were a part of the YOASOBI's Idol stage, which were performed by both J-pop and K-pop groups, and which was just a sensational stage, non-arguably the most important performance entertainment stage in Idol history for 2023. And they were in part of that. That was so important for them. And so, what's gonna lie for 2024? That's it, because they have the records are growing. There are people attending the tour is growing, and I think it's obvious that they will be going overseas a lot more than last year. But how? The problem is how. What kind of song, what kind of a style, what kind of a stage performance they will do that would take go not just in Japan but to overseas and abroad. I don't know, maybe just right now it's mainly Asia, but more abroad to maybe North America. You don't know. Absolutely, this tour, it will be setting the tone for how they will be on 2024. And of course, they have to deliver this absolutely great in a great way, because a lot of people are pretty curious about how the Hate single is working, because not everybody likes that song. Sorry, but the video work is perfect. The costumes, all those stuff are great. But for the song, is it a song that can, like, you know, compete in the international stages or overseas stages? There's a question mark, right? So it's so important that they do this concert tour very good in a very decent way, that the overseas buddies also can strive through this 2024 to make this much better year than the last year. Yes, it's a short term, so it is really only a really short-term event for the group if you see it in an yearly kind of base. But this is definitely an important one, and everybody's anticipated to see this, and I'm so excited to be a part of this first day tour opener. No doubt about that. And let's see. And I hope I can talk to some of the international buddies who are here, which I saw a lot. I saw a lot of people speaking in other languages, and that's a really great thing to hear. Okay, now we finished the first day of the tour to 2024 Sakurazensen 46 Shin Sakurazensen, and oh, it was great. It was spectacular. It was great. I don't know what to say right now. It was so exciting. It was so great. Wow, man. To be honest, like, you know, I was a little worried if I was gonna could get into this concert, because last year was so good, too good. It was too good. Yes. And after that, you don't know what to expect, because it's only like 3 months. Well, basically it's 2 months into 2024. It's the beginning of March. So, you know, how can it change? How can it bring the mood of 2024 more than the Zozo Marine Stadium, like, you know, stadium concert? And oh, by the way, Sakurazuki was not, on the set list anyway. But I'll have the set list on the descriptions below. You can see from there. The greatest part was definitely Shonin Yoku. Oh, that was Shonin Yoku and Seijaku no Boryoku at the really end. That was astonishing, really. I don't know what to say. The Seijaku no Boryoku was especially special because it started with absolutely no sound, no tracks. And it's just 11 third generation members just started dancing with absolutely no sound, and only their footsteps and the sound of their costumes was just the only sound in the Marine Messe Fukuoka. And it was just silence, it was darkness. All the buddies had their pen lights off, so it was a very still moment that was like in that first day of the tour, and that was so special. That was nothing compared to the Zuzumari Stadium's performance, because we thought that was the best one we can see. Also for Shonin Yoku, it was the same, and it was better. You can't expect this, the tour just like 2 months after in 2024. I mean, like, they did it again. They did it again. This group and this team of production is just astonishing. They're doing a fabulous job of making this group forward next level, and it was very, very good. Wow! And there was an announcement, which was not in the result of what my expectations, in a good way, because there was, yes, we're going back to Tokyo Dome. Great. We are going back to Tokyo Dome, yes. And Matsuda captain was saying a really nice quote about her feelings of going back to Tokyo Dome, because she was saying that, they were there. Sakurazensen was in Tokyo Dome in 2022, right? When they had their Yuka's graduation concert. So it's not their first time, but she was honest to talk about that. She was not really sure if they were ready for the Tokyo Dome in 2022, because she was seeing these empty seats in the concert venues in other cities in the tour. So, but now she was fully in smile, with joy. She was telling us that she's so confident. She had this confidence to be in the Tokyo Dome stage again with the buddies, and she's really in confidence of what she can do in Tokyo Dome, and that's completely different from the situation that was born in 2022. So yeah, her speech was very good and very nice, and I can't wait. We were able to take a photo after all the concert was done, and so you can see how the stage is made from the photo. I'll just put it right here. It was a new type of stage that they were doing a challenge on. Floors were made with LED screens, and that was pretty cool. But at the first time, I thought it was odd, because mainly this tour is like an arena tour, so you can't see the bottom of the floor a lot unless you're in the stand seat. So that was pretty interesting. And then they told there was a Tokyo Dome, and that made it clear for me. The way they just remixed songs basically for Masatsu Keisu and Shonin Yoku, Seiyaku no Moryoku, and Dan was also like almost another song. The tracks were almost like completely different from the original ones, and that was very interesting. And the other new songs, the one that impressed me the most is Nakashima Hold Me Tight. That worked so effective in the set list, really in the end of the concert. The 8th singles, the title song, is of course important, of course it is, but clearly it was so clear that the concert producing team or the staff and team likes this song better. Nakashima Hold Me Tight. It was so clear. It made this Sakurazensen's last part of the concert so tight, and it was a solid stage compared to last stage or on Zozomari or wherever. And it makes the whole flow of the song solid. Today was the first time they showed the song, so maybe the buddies was not really ready for it, but yeah, it was great. Oh man, that was very good. It's really amazing how they just overcame the expectations of what we lied for 2024. It was a simple story. 2023 was a great year. Can they continue in 2024? And the answer was perfectly yes. It was yes. The atmosphere that was in this first day of the tour was filled with joy, filled with laughs. Especially there was an announcement of the Tokyo Dome, of course. That just like nailed it. Yeah. The whole show was great, but the last announcement just nailed it. And yeah, it made this first day really special for all the buddies who was participated in this first day of Messe. It was great. You can't really kind of like expect this kind of a show. By the way, start overs, Yui Kobayashi's position was Matono. Isn't that great? I love that. It may sound simple, but I think it's really good. Those like decisions are may seem a little easy, but you know, I like that. I love Cutting and Mio dancing together and that was a great. That was a great scene. Sakurazensen was, of course, the best performance in Yui Kobayashi's graduation concert, and they're saying it's the new Sakura Blossom tour. So I thought there would be a performance of Sakurazensen, but there wasn't. And I think that's clever. I think that's clever because it's not easy to overcome that performance that they did in Yoyogi because it was too good. There is some downsides. The first one is that they didn't perform the trio coupling songs from the 8th single at all. Not a single one. So I was expecting to hear some of those songs, maybe like separated in the first day and the second day maybe, but we didn't hear that at all. That's like really it. And maybe Fukuoka didn't have a lot of spotlight she achieved, but of course that's not really a big issue. So if you see the details, there are some places that you may think about, but you know, the tour was definitely better than last year, and that is such a progress that it can make, because of course the third generation members was such a core issue in the whole concert. That was nothing seen on last year's concert, because basically the third generation members were bringing in to make like more freshness, speed into the sound, but they were completely separated basically. But for this tour, they performed 3 songs before just only third generation. They were, of course, they were part in other songs, participating in other songs too. And the Seijaku no Boryuku was just incredible, incredible. I have to choose. If you have to choose one song of this concert tour, you have to choose between the Shonin Yokyu, the special version, or the Seijaku no Boryuku. I'll take the Seijaku no Boryuku because it was I like Shizuki Yamashita too. But okay, but there's no such difference. But of course, the third generation is taking such much more role in the concert. That is a big difference compared to last year. So that will be a really exciting point. And they did it. Yeah, they absolutely did it. It's so hard to say in words. First part of this concert was it filled with an atmosphere where a lot of new buddies came in. It was something different from last year's tour. Definitely, there was a lot of more young female fans, a more variety of age. That kind of just showed the atmosphere of how the group is going well, and how the fans are growing. That was a good case, but they just made it so solid in the last part of the concert to make their statement clear that they're going to continue this really solid performance, and that was just astonishing. And at the last, yes, they had this announcement. Oh, this is too good to be the first day of the concert, but yeah, it was great. They did an astonishing job to begin the tour. I think it will be a great tour. If you have a chance to attend any other, I really recommend. I really recommend. To attend if you have a chance. Ticket trade is open. It's going to be open for Osaka soon, and of course Nagoya. Of course, it'll be a really hard chance for the Yokohama venue, but you have a chance for Nagoya and Osaka, yeah. And I think if you have a chance, you really should go, because it will be a completely different show than Tokyo Dome. We know that from history. Okay, there will be parts that will be brought in Tokyo Dome, of course there is, but history shows it will be almost completely a different show. So I can't wait for the next time when I will attend in Osaka, Joho. Okay, so that's about it. Hope to see you in another live event soon. Okay, see y'all.